Welcome to Pull the Pin Ready War Room Edition. Back as your host, Jim here. And joining me as usual.
Oh, we're gonna get this right one day. Nate's still here.
I got distracted.
Like the last couple episodes, we were doing pretty good, and then now
I got distracted because you know how the internet thing pops up and you're good down to like one bar. I'm like,
oh no,
please don't do this. I cannot wait, dude. Just a couple months and I'll have some pretty good internet.
We just started. Keep the internet going.
Oh my goodness. So we're back again for another episode. And Nate, how you doing?
Good. How you been?
Good. Living a dream. Just can't complain. I can, but
every couple of it won't matter, right? No one cares.
Right? Nobody cares. But actually, this whole show is about me complaining, so I guess it doesn't matter.
It's not complaining. It's stating your facts.
Actually, yeah, this show's about headlines that we talk about from our perspective, whether we've read the article or not, because chances are that's exactly how you handle headlines. If you even read news anymore, I think people have stopped reading the news, period. So they don't even know what's going on. But we're here to tell you what the headlines are, at least.
And tell you the facts about our headlines.
Of course, they're facts. Our facts. So our first one, Twitter files part 8. They're already on 8? Oh, my goodness. Reveals company directly assisting U.S. military psyops.
I don't know if I really have a problem with that one. Depends.
Which part?
Assisting with military psyops.
Well,
whatever's helping the military. If they're assisting the military and doing it for the good of the nation, then I'm kind of okay with that.
So let's agree this is an important one to read the article.
Probably.
Because you completely took that a whole different way than I went.
Oh, did you? Oh, really? Yeah.
Twitter doesn't release. They're not releasing these files to compliment the government.
I'm sure
I think
they're not.
They're talking about the government. The military is psyoping us, not the enemy, us.
Oh, well then, I don't agree with this headline.
No, well, it's your story. You tell it.
That's right. The way I read the headline, I kind of agree with this. I didn't know there were eight parts. You know, I actually haven't read any of the Twitter files. I don't have Twitter, so I don't have the files to read. But
Well,
a lot of it was just.
Of course, you have Twitter.
Suppressing.
Of course, you have Twitter. We post on Twitter. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, okay.
No, I did know that.
We just post the links. That's all. We don't really play the game. Twitter games. Twitter's silly game.
We got banned from Facebook, so.
Yes, our Facebook page was shut down.
I don't know. I have to go check. It might be back up by now. We might be off probation.
Nope.
I don't know.
It's not, dude. It's not. I check every day. I think it's been deleted. Period. Done. Gone. I check all the time. But I mean, this Twitter stuff is. I mean, it's fascinating. But yet, here's my surprise face. Like, I'm not surprised at the level of corruption that's going on. I'm not surprised. What I am surprised at is nobody cares. Nobody just cares. I mean, people are just like, oh, well, it's just the government. That's what they do. Like, and I go back to the same thing I said before, Nate. Nobody cares until it's you they're coming after.
Well, until you have an insurrection, you want to charge people for trying to hold the government responsible.
You're right.
And then you're not an American citizen, and you're bad, and you're blah blah blah, and
it's just sad, dude. It's sad that this stuff is happening. I mean, it's been happening, right? We've known about the government getting involved with stuff that like, what's it called? What was it called, dude? What is the whole thing they did? COVID. Operation whatever. No, the Operation. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it now. I know Mark Dice talks about it a lot. Where the CIA and all that, they put people in Hollywood and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope, it's top secret. My clearance isn't high enough.
So basically, the government's been filling positions. In fact, this Twitter stuff. Did you see that the percentage of ex-FBI people that Twitter hired was outrageous? Like, what are the odds FBI retire and they go work for Twitter? Like, where do you even the job skills? What do you get in the FBI that makes your job skills at Twitter worthy?
Well, I'm sure there's some very intelligent IT FBI agents out there that can go through the Twitter IT files and suppress what they want to suppress.
Well, the suppressed part we're not talking about, right? We're just talking about
Oh,
why you would be hiring FBI guys or CIA or all these other, people. Why would you be hiring them in your company? But that's what apparently these documents reveal is that they've been working with the government, the FBI specifically, um, to do all this suppression stuff that you mentioned.
well, then they have the whole poll, whatever he put up,
Poll, Elon's poll.
Elon's poll, if he should resign as the CEO.
Yeah, but come
So
on.
here's my thing:
All right, okay.
you still own Twitter.
So who's the CEO report to?
Yeah, the owner of Twitter. Did you see the meme? Well, you
No.
didn't. Well, after last night when the mail-in ballots came in, he didn't. He wasn't voted out as CEO.
After the mail-in ballots, nice. Well, it's funny because, do you think he's really going to do that? Like he said, he'll do it, but now I'm not
He's a man.
stupid.
He's a man of his word. He might not be the CEO, but he's still the owner. He still
Well,
owns
but
Twitter.
that's my
So
point, dude.
yeah.
I think this is a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. I think it's a trap.
Who's he gonna place as the CEO? Someone just like him who follows the same suit, right?
Well, right, but I just
Yeah.
think it's a trap. I think it's a trap because he's probably saying, "I need to step out of the limelight and put his puppet in there." You know what I mean?
So who cares?
Right, but he's making it seem like people he's asking people to vote for it. Plus, he could be exposing all the bots and all because
Well,
somebody
that's
pointed it
what.
out.
Yep. Go ahead.
What somebody pointed it out that when he put all those other polls out, it leaned heavily one way, and now this poll leads completely the opposite way. So he said that maybe, yeah, I think it's a trap.
Yeah, someone said that there might be a lot more bots out there than he still knows about.
Right. Maybe he's trying to pull him out. He's not a
But
stupid man.
but you see the way we both read this headline, we both saw it different ways. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. And this just like I saw tell you with what Kimmel was that the moron that's not funny. Kimmel that was talking about
They're all
going on
not
a rant
funny
about
now.
Musk. Yeah, but I mean, like you can't. Elon Musk is a. How do you call that man stupid? Like, how do you anybody call him stupid?
Oh, no. Once Leno and Letterman left, I used to watch Leto, and I can't tell you the last time I watched a nighttime, whatever you call those shows, talk shows, but whatever they're
Yeah.
called. I haven't years. I have not watched. Probably because I go to bed early, but
Well, but you know what's bad about them still? I don't even think like it's not even about being funny. Like even when they were bashing Trump, it wasn't funny. Like I could take a good bashing of anybody. You want to make fun of anybody, make fun of me. If it's funny, it's funny, but they're not even funny.
yeah. Someone said I saw. I don't know. Someone said I saw a headline that said I forgot who the guy is on Fox News, that the big talk head on Fox. He said his 1:30 a.m. rerun had more
Carlson,
view.
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, there you go. Had more views than those other guys that are on the
Yeah.
nighttime talk show,
Oh,
whatever they're called.
Tucker's blowing all of
Yeah.
them away for the mainstream media. I mean, for the millionaires that get paid to spew lies, those people go, yeah. All right, so let's beat this Twitter thing off. Beat this Twitter thing off. Let's beat off our Twitter. Oh, I don't know if I could say that. I don't even know what that means. All right, the next one. Biden admin asks SCOTUS to end Title 42 but delay suspension of restrictions.
So you end it, but you don't end it? Well, it's too late. It already ended, and they're already coming across the border in masses right now.
Well, I just saw a judge put a hold on it. Said
Oh,
no,
did
we're
they?
suspending.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's
well, they're
fine.
still probably coming across. But
Well, here's the thing. So this whole Title 42 was a COVID related thing to keep it safe from COVID and people crossing the border because of COVID and blah blah blah. If you still have emergency orders in the United States for COVID, how can you end Title 42 if there's still emergency orders in place?
dude, you see, this is what you just see. This is what I don't understand. Why people are not just fed up with this crap. They're trying to have their cake and eat it too. That's
I
what they
like
did
my
with the
cake.
whole.
Why would you not have cake to eat it, Jim? Come on, that is the stupidest
Yeah, I agree.
thing
I
I've ever
agree.
heard.
That's a dumb, it is dumb. But they're
Of
trying to
course, I
have it
don't like
both
cake.
ways.
Yeah,
They're
right,
trying to have it
exactly.
both ways, and you can't. I
Yeah,
mean, it's just they did that with the vaccine. Remember, where with the kids' vaccine, they're going to put it on the kids' list of vaccines,
oh
but
yeah,
then
yeah,
they're not approving it because it's still emergency. Like they did some little
right.
bait and switch thing. It was just, I don't understand why people are just not more irritated at this stuff. Most people probably just tune out. Most
But
people are like,
actually,
oh, whatever.
I saw a thing, saw a headline where so Kamala Harris is in charge of the border, right? Well, that's what they gave her to control, or that's her task, or whatever you want to
Is that the
whatever you want to
Washington
call it.
D.C. border or
What,
the actual country
the
border?
border around her house, um, and they show that she's only been down there time,
It's
one time,
crazy, dude. It's
but
crazy.
she's been to Central America like 4 or 5 times to go visit.
Dude, the corruption, I mean, it's just, you know what is sad? It's like the Hunger Games. Like, you know what I mean? It's actually like everybody's sitting there staring. Look at all the celebrities up in the big window, you know, all their fancy dresses. It's really literally in your face right now. I am surprised people can just keep living the way they're living and there aren't more uprisings and I'm just so surprised people are still civil. These people have the arrogance right now to do this crap in your face. In your face. While we all
Because
starve and worry about heating and stuff like that, we're
well,
still sending money all over the world.
well, if you uprise and have insurrection, they're going to have a hearing on you and send you to jail because you don't agree with their thoughts and you want a just government.
Yeah, yeah, but you know what? It's like somebody said, I mean, I was talking about my electric bill, dude. I don't know. I know it's normal electric bills go up tremendously during the winter. Um, but mine like over doubled, dude. I mean, a car payment doubled. And I was like, holy crap. And people were talking about something that they did in Vermont, Rhode Island, one of where a whole bunch of people got together and they just stopped paying their electric bill or something. And then the company dropped the prices.
Oh, I mean,
So,
yeah, I guess if you enough people to do it.
well, right. So that's the problem. The problem is that what do they call that? The prisoner's dilemma. The prisoner's dilemma, where they're afraid that you're not going to do it, and so they don't do it because you're going to do it, and it's why the prisoners don't revolt. That's why they call it the prisoner's dilemma. Because if you think about it, we're the masses. These corrupt politicians they're the small. I mean, we can literally do tons of damage, but even if they're cheating, like even if they're just using all dead people to vote, you know what I mean? We can still overcome them all. But you got too many people. Oh, well, no, I'm not going to vote for this because then if he doesn't vote for it, then this guy's going to win. And that's what people do. They
Yeah.
just, yeah. So that's why nothing's going to change.
Well, speaking of Biden.
Yep. Biden re-legalizes interracial and gay marriage. Good for you, Nate, huh?
I can marry my Caucasian, no, my black, no, my African American. I don't know. I don't even call
PC?
people anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. What's PC anymore? I don't know. But yeah, I didn't. If you want to marry someone different race, I don't give a shit. If you want to marry someone of a different sex, I don't give a shit. I thought. Well, I didn't know. I don't know. It was still an issue. I thought even prior to Trump, I thought gays had the same rights anymore in
They
marriages.
did, dude. This is just virtue signaling. Do you remember when they came out with the Roe v. Wade? They overturned it, and all of a sudden everybody's going to be forced to have children. Um, that's what they said. Oh, next they're coming after interracial marriages, and they're coming after. Nobody's coming after that. I mean, most of the people nowadays are interracial. My kids are half Peruvian. Like, I mean, what? Like it's hard to find people that are one race anymore. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? Oh my
Yeah, it's
God.
just another thing to stir the pot, saying, "Oh, this hasn't been legal to marry someone of a
No,
different race. Hasn't been legal to marry someone of a different sex." I know back interracial marriage. I don't know how long that's been allowed. Probably since I've been alive, which is a long
I don't
time.
remember otherwise, right?
Yeah, gay marriage. I know they had issues, and they shouldn't have. They should have been legal a long time ago. Who cares? Who gives a shit who you marry?
Well, see, here's
But
the
don't but
problem.
don't but don't use it saying, "Oh, this person didn't allow it. No, I'm going to allow it." No, bullshit. It's been allowed.
Well,
And I want
here's
to know
the
what benefits are approved now that they weren't approved last week.
nothing. This dude, this is a check the box so Biden can say, "Oh, I legalized it." He can make a lie about this. That's all this is. But my problem is this: like the gay marriage, it's only been a problem because marriage was supposed to be in the church, and churches don't believe in homosexuality; believe it's a sin. So
Some
that's where
churches.
the problem came in.
Some
Yeah, some
churches.
churches, right. So now, like, I have no problem once the government took control of marriage. Should be able to marry your dog. Hell, my health benefits should go to my dog. You know what I mean? I have no problem with that because the government took it over. But you shouldn't force churches to go and do those marriages
Because
because
church
it's
and
against
government should
religion.
be separate, right?
Right. So the government, once the government got involved, then gay marriage didn't mean anything. They give them all their
Yeah,
stuff.
and it's like my thing. If the church doesn't allow it, go find a different church that does. Get out of that church. Obviously, that church don't like you, so you shouldn't like that church.
Let me ask you a question.
Send him to the bakery. If that bakery
Right.
is not going to make a gay cake, go find a different bakery that will. There's plenty of bakeries that'll do it for you.
Right, but no, they
Well,
just
the
want to
point
complain.
is
They
they
want
won't. The
drama.
point is they won't cater to me. They don't have to cater to you. It's a private business, right? Remember, private.
But dude, just give it the reverse test. Okay, will you gay people cater to them? Let them, you know what I mean? Like they won't. It's just
Right.
a
Yeah.
me thing. That's all.
Yeah.
Anyways, I didn't think that was going to go that far because that was kind of a joke to me. When I read that headline, I thought it was Babylon Bee.
This ain't going far either.
Well, yeah, this is Ukraine pulls down Russian statues and renames hundreds of Russian named streets. Wonder where they got that idea from.
I don't know any country that's pulled down statues and renamed stuff because they were offended.
Right. Or any country that's ever won a war before and tried to eliminate the other country from the history. Wow, can't imagine where that happens at. We're the only country I think that did it without a war. To the victor goes the spoils, right? Victors
Yeah,
write the history books.
I mean, before this war, before Russia just invaded Ukraine, why were these Russian statues and street names okay then?
The same reason in America, people have been walking past statues for 30 some odd years, and it was never offensive.
30?
Well,
that was the Civil War, buddy. Those statues been up for a long time.
Sure. But what I'm saying, though, is the same people probably weren't walking by for 30 years.
Yeah.
I'm saying for the 30 years of your life.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because if there's a man that's 100 years old been walking past them statues, then he needs to find a new place to live.
He probably will pretty soon.
Maybe he can see it from his bedroom window. I don't know. But anyways. All right, another heated one. That's a good one. Thanks, Nate. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you as usual. And all of you out there. Wait a minute, Nate. I forgot to tell you something. We had another sighting. Yeah, we had another sighting. We need to share this.
I'm making oatmeal right now. Give me a second. Oh, yeah.
Johnny! I almost got away in this episode without even telling you about that.
What's that? What kind of oatmeal is that? Is that cinnamon brown sugar? Cinnamon brown sugar? It looks like cinnamon brown sugar. Play it again. Play Johnny again. Play Johnny again. I guess
I'm making oatmeal right now. Give me a second. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He picked a good flavor, too. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite, too. Yeah. Or maple brown sugar, right? Is that what it's called?
That's what. Yeah, maple brown sugar. Yeah. Once he showed it again, I saw it. Yeah, cinnamon brown sugar, whatever it was. But yeah, he had the brown one. That's all I know. That's a good one.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, a TikTok or whatever kind of video thing. Those are funny, though, right?
Probably.
It's great how they do that stuff, how the spoon the food disappears when it gets in your mouth. That was hilarious. But anyways, that was our Johnny sighting. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm leaning more and more. I don't know who this other Johnny is, but he ain't showing his face. So I'm leaning more and more. This is probably a covert op, a psyop by Johnny.
Probably by Twitter.
The FBI, they're on to us. All right, let's get out of here. Thanks for watching. And until then, Godspeed and
pull the pin ready. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here. Pull the pin already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinion. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.